What's up, YouTube? Okay. Today's already been insane. Probably very much like you. Gotten the kids breakfast. Half of the family is out to a doctor's appointment. I've got my 10-year-old getting ready for her school, which is kind of like we homeschool, but she's hanging out with a bunch of friends today, and she's getting her story, her novel that she's been writing and putting together, ready to be shared, right? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Drinking a cold cup of coffee, because if you're like me, you get sidetracked even after making an amazing cup of coffee, and then you realize that you forgot it, and now it's super cold. But I think that's okay, because we can recover. Something very important to do today, which I'll share a little bit more about in a little bit, but getting ready to really show and share the product that I've been putting together with a few folks. And so what we have to do is come up with a trusted list of folks who want to test it, who want to kind of alpha prototype it, and that's really exciting. I'm really excited about that. So I'll share a little bit more about that process, I guess, a little later today. But otherwise, this is where a lot of the magic happens. I'm trying to figure out like standardized views of how I want to do this vlog, and I think this actually might be one. And so I guess I'll show you what this looks like actually. So it's just my, what is this called?
Shelf?
Oh, shelf. It's just my shelf. So yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work as a standard view of how I want to do the vlog. So yeah, we'll get a day started. Walking my oldest to her class.
Get bagels!
We're gonna stop by and get some bagels first, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should be pretty cool. Have a good one. There's my Uber. Whoa, don't get hit. Oh. Abel?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Alright, so thought I'd share some more thoughts around what I'm doing today. For those who've been following me a little bit, know that I'm putting together another project, another company, and we are trying to explore the space of developer and engineering productivity and building some analytics around that. We're at a point now where we've got a really compelling prototype, and we want to share that with other folks and see if we can get a couple trusted, kind of earlier testers, if you will, to give it a run. What I essentially am doing right now is I'm going to create a very simple form for people to fill out and to sign up to try it. A lot of companies do this, early stage companies, they'll have their short list of companies and trusted friends and colleagues and organizations that know them, that know the founders, and they'll sign up to give it a first pass and be hypercritical about what they see. My process is pretty simple. I use Typeform to do that. And how I'm kind of breaking this down is very simple. I just want to know the size of your company, the size of the team, looking at GitHub as a source of data, how many repos you might use, and and then what other tooling you might actually use as well, and then I'll tease that out on Twitter and blog about it and stuff like that. That's it. That's really my big day. Building that, and then building essentially a very small onboarding plan of how we might onboard those new users, a feedback loop, length of trial, some parameters around exposure. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. That's it. Just hanging out at home, eating some homemade granola that my wife made, which is fantastic. It's not bad dry, actually. And then I've got a lunch meeting, and then I'll kind of get back to work here. But yeah,